Hello. Today I'm reacting to Matt Corby Brother. This was uploaded, it looks like this was from 2012. It says for Triple J's like a version. I don't know what that is, but it says, "Hey, made my way here for Ren reactions. I do love me some Ren, but I know plenty of people will request him, so I've gone with something different. Also not sure how to send the link, but you should be able to find it." Okay, so I did. So see, like the link was missing here, but that's okay. I found it. But ideally, see right there. But ideally, you guys paste the link for me. By the way, if you don't know how to paste a link, let me just show you really quick. See this at the top? You just click on this and then you just press Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac. And then you just press Control V, or if you have a computer with a right click, you right click copy. The other way, if you're not sure to do that, you can press share on any YouTube video, and then that pulls up a pop-up, and then you can say copy right here. And if you copy that and then paste it, that will be how you can share. In case you didn't know, there's never it's never too late to learn how to learn more about your computer. I learn things all the time. Like I just found out shortcuts I didn't know about. All right, let's go. I type my comments and then I talk about it after, just so you know. If you're new, don't be alarmed like, oh my God, she's typing. So as far as I know, I'm the only reactor. Well, people have told me that I came, like, oh my God, you type. That's so genius. And I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't want to pause the music a lot and I type fast. So, and it's how my brain thinks. I just want to be like stream of consciousness. So that's why I do it. All right, let's go. Oh, beats.
Sleep now under my skin, mate. Show you try to conjure the wind and ease my mind. Somebody call out to your brother. He's calling out your name. Oh, hiding under the covers with no one else to blame. Oh, you couldn't help out your own neighbor. You couldn't tell it to his face. You were fucked up by the blame. You cower in the corner, confide in your father. Let it out and say, let it pass away. Sleep now under my skin, like show you try.
I like that.
To conjure the wind and ease my mind. Somebody call out to your brother. He's calling out your name. Oh, hiding under the covers with no one else to blame. Oh,
Whoa.
you couldn't help out your own neighbor. You couldn't tell it to his face. You were fucked up by the blame. You cower in the corner, confide in your father. Let it out and say, you cower in the corner, confide in your father. away, dear. Pull yourself out of this state, dear. Acknowledge that you were fake here. From there on, you might just grow. Somebody call unto your brother, he's calling out your name. Hiding under the covers with no one else to blame. La da 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 da. You couldn't help out your neighbor, you couldn't tell it to his face. You were fucked up by the blame. Oh, somebody call out to your brother, he's calling out your name. Oh, hiding under the covers with no one else to blame. Oh, you couldn't help out your own neighbor, you couldn't tell it to his face. You were fucked up by the blame. Somebody call out to your brother, he's calling out your name. Whoa, hiding under the covers with no one else to blame. Whoa, oh, you couldn't help out your own neighbor, you couldn't tell it to his face. You were fucked up by the blame.
Wow. Wow. Okay. What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about how he uses vocal styles to express emotions. So let's just go over a few. So first he has the falsetto. Ooh. Now, of course, I can sing that in my normal range because I am a woman. But for a man to sing that, it's a very specific thing called falsetto. Typically, at least in the United States, we don't call a woman's head voice falsetto. We just call it head voice, because they have both head voice, chest voice, and falsetto. So that's why it's distinguished as falsetto. It's false voice is the idea. Because it's a technique, because a man's vocal cords are thicker and longer. During male puberty, their vocal cord, their larynx gets bigger, the actual vocal box. That's why they have the Adam's apple. The larynx is bigger. So it houses a larger resonance, and the vocal cords get longer and thicker. So it's like taking the big string of the guitar, which is fat and has the lower tone, than the tiniest string, which is like very thin, right? So that is very similar why men have lower voices than women. So they have to use a very specific technique to then produce the highest pitches that a shorter vocal cord can do, like a woman's or child's, okay? Ooh. Now, notice how here he has breathiness in the voice. He's purposely letting breath through the tone. But it's on purpose, as I told you, and I knew it was on purpose. I knew he wasn't a bad singer, because you can tell the difference between a breathy singer who just doesn't have good vocal control and a singer who's doing it on purpose. He's doing it for emotional impact here, because later you hear his voice with no breathiness.
Under my skin, mate.
Under my skin, May. Okay?
Gone.
Back to the falsetto. And now we have the more full voice without the breathiness.
Hiding
See?
under the covers with
I know the cover. Oh, see, now there's no breathiness, or very little breathiness.
no one else to blame.
Yeah, there's not supposed to be breath. He's not there. See how different
Cover
it
in
is?
the corner,
Oh, in the corner. No breathiness.
confide in your father. Try
Try.
to
See, put a little more breathiness here. It makes it have a little emotion.
conjure the wind and ease my mind.
Then it get more emotional here in guitar.
Oh, hiding under the cover.
I know the cover. Oh, there's some flips between the thicker vocal fold and then going to lighter, that gives the flip. Like that very quickly. Okay. Confide. See how then he puts in a little grit? Confide. He gets a little bit of that grit in it, and it gives you more of that emotional impact, like he's yelling almost. Like that's why you do that. It gives like a, it's emotionally very strong now, and he's gonna have a little more grit in the voice, right? Let it, let it, let it, let it, let it. A little more vocal fry. Pass away. Pass away. That's pretty hard to do. Way. There's a vocal riff. Let it bright. Let it. See? Let it. Thick vocal fold. Pass away. Really light falsetto tone. With vibrato. And then he gets really intense in the end. So remember. The other guy. You gotta let it. You gotta let it. Blame. Blame. Put in some grit. Somebody call out to your brother. He's calling out your name. Calling out your name. See? Very emotional. Whoa! See that? Okay. So as you can see, a lot of vocal styles are used because he's a very good singer. You don't, most people you see in professional music are not this good vocalists. They might be great guitarists who learn to sing. He's a singer. He has really good vocal control. That's why he can do all these things, and he can create so many types of sounds that elicit different emotional impacts. Okay? By the way, I'm a voice teacher. In case you're like, how does she know all this? I'm a voice teacher for 15 years. I even have a master's in vocal pedagogy that I just earned in the last 3 years, but I have my undergrad in classical performance. I'm a trained opera singer. Okay? This is what I do. So he's amazing. Thanks for the recommendation. I'm so glad this got recommended because the person was like, oh, I would have recommended Ren, but other people always recommend Ren. By the way, this is how we do it here at Erica Reacts. We mark it green and we get that communal checking off the list to dopamine. We just got it. The sea of green, the sea of green, the sea of green. All right. So this is my queue right now as of December 16th. So yeah, most of them are tipped except for 2 of them. So yeah, you can just minus if you want to know how many people are ahead of you if you are tipping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But it's -2, so it's really 11. Okay, that's not very many. That's exciting. I'm catching up. And then I try to do my own content ideas and your guys' non-tip requests in between all that too. So it's just a lot going on here at Erica Reacts. Please subscribe. Please, if you want to do your own, if you want to request to get on that spreadsheet, just fill out this form at the top of my link tree. Link tree is at the top of my YouTube page right there. That will take you here. And this will take you to the spreadsheet. I mean, you'll get on my spreadsheet. It comes in, I get an email notification that a request has been filled out. And then I look at it and I go, ooh, that's going to be fun. Or I don't know who that is. And then I didn't know who this guy was, but he's a good singer. Now I'm curious about him. What else has he done? Is he still performing now? Because that was like 2017. What has he done since then? I think it's great. Okay. I'll see you guys on the next reaction. Thanks for that request. It was really enjoyable to hear such a good singer who can do so many different things with his voice. Very versatile voice. Thanks. Bye.